here. Makes it look and feel a little more natural if I leave that random block sticking up there. I don't like that one though. A little bit of a rip in the earth here, I guess. Kind of coming through the hill. Makes it feel a little more natural when you add these random little things. So that'll look good. How's it going, silent person? Welcome back to the stream. I remember you from, I don't know if it was yesterday, but I definitely remember you from being in chat before. So thanks for showing back up, checking out the stream again. I do appreciate it. You guys will let me know how the stream's holding up as far as lag and all that. You can let me know how my mic's holding up. I would appreciate it. I know people have reported a lot of microphone issues here in the past couple days. I am very confident that that is entirely due to my internet connection and not my microphone actually having problems. So if my mic does start going, my guess is that means my connection's starting to go as well. So I will monitor that as closely as possible, and hopefully we won't have any serious issues today. We'll see. So 19, I assume that means was a Sharps. I don't know how to say your guys' name, man. I'm working on the Artisan estate. It's a massive build on Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. It is a gigantic mansion. At this point, it is so large that it's kind of become a convention center. That is my little spiel that I say all the time to all the people who are new. This gives you a good overview on the map here to see kind of what this is and what it's becoming. But there are all sorts of cool elements on it. I've got, what should I say? There is a grand ballroom. There is an interior garden and pool area. There is a stage theater, a grand library, two major entry halls, as well as the front entry hall that is being built right now. You can see over here, this is the actual outline of the front entry hall that I'm working on. You can see all the framing and stuff, but there's no interior to that yet. How's it going, Jay? And shout out to JRoute19 as well. JTrout19. How you doing? Actually, I just got an alert here. Shout out to, well, hey, it's Jay for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is a new channel, guys. I am trying to expand out rapidly and gain a bunch of followers and all that. I'm sure most other streamers would say the same thing, but I am trying very hard here to expand out this channel. Bring you a bunch of new content. I stream about 4 hours a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. Past couple days has been a little bit less because my internet connection has kind of given out on me and caused a lot of problems. But I do stream about 4 hours a day. So if you're interested in some high quality Minecraft content, especially Xbox 360 edition Minecraft, then I will be doing that on stream on a regular basis. I also do from time to time some Halo gameplay. I'm a big time competitive Halo player. In fact, that's where Sergeant Austin, one of my moderators, that's where we met. That's how we know each other, is through Halo. And so yeah, I do Halo every once in a while. I will probably start doing some Battlefield as well. I got Battlefield 3 all up and running and playing well, so I do that now, kind of getting the hang of that. But I will be buying I'll be buying probably Battlefield 4 for Xbox One. There's a chance I'll do it for Xbox 360, but right now my plan is to go Xbox One. I played the beta when it came out for 360, and I absolutely loved it. And so I do plan on doing that at some point. And thank you, Lucas. I appreciate the kind words. I'm trying to make this pretty massive, but it's awesome. Have I what? Oh, considered you as a mod. I'm considering a bunch of people as mods right now, guys. I have, you'll see a Nightbot kind of post a message every once in a while in chat. I am looking for some moderators to help out in chat because I am expanding rapidly right now, guys. I've pulled probably around 100, it's probably about 100 new follows a day at this point, the past few days. Which sounds funny when I'm sitting here at just around 300 total right now, but that's kind of the way it's gone. I went all out on the stream here not too long ago, and it's gone very well since. And so I am looking for moderators who can show up consistently, who can really help out on stream and really contribute to chat, make sure chat's flowing well, answer questions as they come up, do all that kind of stuff, because it's tough for me while I'm building to watch chat as well, but I will do my best to watch chat. I've done a pretty darn good job of that, I think. I've had several people who have actually complimented me on that and appreciate my efforts to kind of reach out to all of you viewers and followers and stuff. But I do need some support, do need some help from moderators to kind of keep things going and keep it flowing, keep the conversations and stuff on topic and of a high quality. So if you're interested in being a moderator, then shoot me an email, guys, at artisan@artisancordon.com. If you type !contact into chat, it will pull up my email address right in chat, so you'll be able to see that. It'll also pull up a bunch of other ways to reach out to me, including my Xbox Live gamer tag, as well as like my Skype username and those sorts of things. So I would appreciate it if you guys reach out to me on those two. I have stayed up late nights the past several nights, just kind of hanging out with some of the followers and stuff on Skype, just chatting with them there. I do some Q&As on Skype every once in a while. I may start doing that on stream too. Yeah, guys, if you are interested in any of that kind of stuff, if you're interested in being a moderator, then please let me know. And again, do it via email. That's the best way, just because that'll help me keep track of everybody that wants the positions. And it'll help me kind of compare and contrast all you guys and see who I think will be the best fit. Alright, let me lay down a couple trees here and stuff, start getting this looking a little more realistic. And a little tip, little hint, guys, for making these natural elements look good. Humans have a real problem with random. We struggle at making things random. It's because random to us is stuff placed, well, in random locations. But true randomness actually doesn't work that way, guys. You'll see in natural elements, in natural layouts and stuff, you'll have times where some of these trees are right on top of each other, right? So like you see here, I place these two right on top of each other. When you're doing random, you need to have moments where those trees overlap. You need to have those sorts of elements. Otherwise, you get this really even spacing. So while they may not be in lines, the spacing is very uniform. And that uniformity makes it feel very unnatural. So a tip, I guess, while you're trying to create these natural elements and do your terraforming and all that, is to make sure that every once in a while, every so often, you do have certain elements that bump up right next to each other, because that will start to pull apart some of those human elements and make it just feel far more legitimate. So that's my little tidbit of help for the day, I guess. And it also, not only do you want to have stuff that like runs into itself, but from time to time also have these moments where you create an emptiness, give this big gap in here, because it feels funny to us right away, but once everything starts to fill in, those open spots, again, they feel natural, they look natural. And then right here, it's probably not the best place for me to be showing you this, but I am going to have the edge of the forest here kind of bleed out a little bit in this direction. And since it's the edge of the forest, forests rarely just have a wall of trees that you walk into. It's almost always going to be a slow, a gradual lessening of the density of the trees. And so that's the way to do it. Pull these trees further and further apart as you come closer and closer to your boundary, and that'll feel much more natural. out a little more grass here. Again, you want it to be patchy. That looks best. Let me fly over here so you can get a better idea of some of this terraforming stuff when it's all kind of finished. So all of this, everything we're looking at right now is completely unnatural. I planted every one of those trees. I carved out the lake, those streams, all that stuff is completely unnatural. I built the hills and dug out the ditches and all those sorts of things. So you can see how it starts to come together and start to look a lot better, a lot more realistic. There are these open patches, the open gaps in here, and then there are the dense clusters and stuff. And then when you start placing water, pay attention to where you place that water too, because trees and foliage and stuff often grows in very, very well watered locations. So in these spots where you have like a sharp curve, a sharp bend in a stream here, put a few more trees, make it a little more dense in there, because that's naturally how it would occur. There's going to be a little more water in that spot, a little, more damp earth, and so the trees are going to grow a little bit better in those locations. So go ahead and throw in a couple extra trees just to make it look and feel a little more natural. Obviously this build is on a flat world, guys. You can tell as I look out there, true flat world. And this is just the underside of that hill that I'm working on. So you can see I'm not filling in underneath. There's no reason for me to do that because I don't plan on having anybody digging through this. So I am just building the top layer of earth just to give the effect, because once it's all done it will look and feel 100% like a natural map. So that's how I'm doing it, guys. If you got comments, questions, thoughts, ideas, anything, throw them up in chat. I am watching chat. I will respond to your questions as much as I can. And I will also reach out to you guys on email and Skype and stuff. So if you want to reach me there, feel free to hit me up with an email. Again, my email address is artisan@artisancordon.com. I do take emails. I do respond to those emails. The only emails I haven't really responded to yet are some of the moderator requests, and that's simply because I am waiting to see how many people are interested in taking up that position, or those positions I should say. And then once I get a decent number of applications and stuff, that's when I'll go in and make the final decisions as to these individuals that I'll be adding. And just so everybody knows beforehand, when I make you a moderator, it is a temporary position for now, or I shouldn't say it that way. It's more a probationary position for now. So if I make you a moderator and then I feel like you're not doing a very good job at it, or you're not showing up on stream on a regular basis, then I will definitely strip you of those privileges, because I want it to be people who are going to contribute to the stream itself, that are going to contribute to chat, and going to just make it an overall better experience for everybody that shows up. So if you're interested in it, make sure you are going to be a good fit, because I don't want to waste your time or my time or the time of my followers and viewers. So yeah. But guys, I am expanding this channel out as rapidly as possible. I am looking for followers all the time. My goal on the day is 400 followers by the end of the day. I've had some trouble here getting to that 400 mark simply because my internet connection has given out the past 2 days, and so we haven't been able to do it. But 100 followers in a day is more than feasible for the stream right now. The way our followers are going, the way everybody's contributing, it's working out really well. And to the biggest fanboy, what I am building is called the Artisan Estate. It is a massive, massive mansion. At this point, it is almost a convention center. It is so large. It is 100% a solo build on Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition by me, Rogue Artisan. I am right here. I'll do a little flyover while it's nighttime and stuff. We are at the front gate right now, looking through the front courtyard. I'll do a flyover here. I'll let the front entry hall and everything kind of render here for a second so you can get a good view of what the silhouette of this building will kind of look like from the front. It's not done yet. People always ask why the build's floating. Guys, it is not floating. It is built up on a hill. The hill just isn't finished yet. But things are going well, guys. You can see a little bit of work I'm doing up on the roof there still. I will be expanding the height of the build here a little bit, adding one, maybe two more floors right here, and then one more floor over on those sides, just to give it a little more of a three-dimensionality to it. I think it'll pull it together a little bit better, make it look a little bit nicer. I'm not doing a full tour right now, guys, but I will kind of point out a couple things, including right here, this 45-degree angle section of the build here. That wing is one of the bedroom halls. There are 14 bedrooms in that hallway there, and then there are 14 more that are being built into this hallway there. That one's just not done. So 28 bedrooms in total. This long, skinny black part here is just the main kind of central hallway that leads through most of the build. There, that black portion we're looking at is the north entry hall. That's the central courtyard there, and then the south entry hall. Here on the left-hand side of the south entry hall is where the grand library is. On the right-hand side is where the stage theater is. Then if we swing around, on the left-hand side here is the grand ballroom. And then over here is the indoor garden and pool area. You can also see a couple outdoor elements that I'm working on, including the garden maze out there. That's not done by any means, but you can see where I'm going with it and what I'll be doing. Do I have any tips for getting followers? Make sure you're exciting and thrilled to be doing what you're doing, because the more excited you are, the more excited your viewers will be and your followers will be. Also, don't hesitate to ask for their help. You know, I found a lot of my followers are being very willing, or have been very helpful to me in my my build time here. Now, obviously, I do try and provide some high-quality content. You know, I don't want to just bore people with what I'm doing on stream, so I try and you know, break up the monotony. I'll work on individual aspects for a brief amount of time, then I'll move somewhere else and work somewhere else. It does slow down my build time a little bit, but it's worth it because it breaks up the monotony. And people don't like monotony. Again, just trying to make this a little more dispersed here as I pull forward and further away from the forest elements there. Yeah, guys, if you got questions, throw them up in chat. I am watching chat, guys, so please reach out to me. I do appreciate all the comments and questions I get in chat, because it gives me stuff to talk about. When you guys aren't talking, it makes it tough for me to talk as well, and that just makes everything kind of slow-paced. And so the more you talk, the better, guys. I really appreciate all the conversation you put up in chat. It makes life a lot better for not just me, but for all the viewers and followers, too. It's more entertaining for you guys, so keep that up. Now, looks like I'm going to have to give Nightbot a little bit of a smackdown. I'm not a huge fan of that language. I say it jokingly, but I'm actually somewhat serious. I'm probably the cleanest guy you'll ever meet, so. As for playing Trout, I do survival with followers pretty much every day on stream, so I do let people into the games and play around a little bit with them. But while I'm building, I don't typically let people into the build, just because I'm trying to keep it, again, right now it's 100% solo, and I want to keep it that way. So I don't typically let people in while I'm building, but from time to time I do let viewers come in and kind of check out the build, wander around, and find their way through the map on their own. And then I do, from time to time, I do tours and stuff as well. But I'm going to change that up because, you know, just doing that flyover, you can kind of see how big this place is starting to get. You know, it is a massive structure. It takes a long time to actually get through the whole thing doing a full tour. When I say a long time, if I do a real detailed tour, it's going to take somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 minutes. And that's just too much time to be spending on tours all the time, because if I want to do a tour for all the new people who show up on stream, then, well, it's just not going to work out very well, because I'll be doing tours 24/7 and wouldn't get anywhere on the build. So I do tours as often as I can, but not super often anymore. And the way I'm going to change that is I will be adding a little kind of picture-in-picture section on the stream. You'll be able to see up in probably the upper right-hand corners where I'll do it. I'll have a looping tour that just goes on, you know, the whole time, sits there and kind of takes everybody through so they can see all the individual elements while I'm also building. That way it doesn't occupy too much of the time on the stream, but still lets all you new guys come in and see what I'm working on and how the build's progressing and stuff. So that's the way I'll be handling that. It's just not done yet. I'm making the video, trying to set up a couple things on my computer and stuff to make it work correctly. I think I'm gonna take this down one more layer here, and then probably start heading back up after that. We'll see. Sounds good, F1. I'm all for you guys doing pretty much whatever you want when you're doing survival. Other than griefing and, like, you know, I don't want you attacking other players and stuff. That stuff just gets annoying for everybody that's in the game, and it's kind of annoying to see on stream. So, other than that, I'll let you do pretty much whatever you want. I will ask for your help from time to time to get certain resources and stuff to expand out, because we are trying to play it through, you know, get through and defeat the Ender Dragon, do all that kind of stuff in survival mode. Just, it's fun. People like seeing it on stream. They like seeing us progress and stuff. So try out this map that I'm working on. It will be an adventure map. It will also support Hunger Games, so it's going to be both. I have already built several hidden rooms into the build, and I have plans for several more. So that is being done. It just you gotta wait till the entire thing is completed. So I am building some cool stuff in here just to make it fun. You'll be able to download it and go through the different quests and stuff to complete the overall adventure. And then as far as the Hunger Games stuff goes, I'm making it so that it'll support that as well. It might be a little weird on Hunger Games at first because the spawn point is going to be kind of awkward, but I'll make it work. When am I doing survival? I don't know for sure. Wait and see kind of how things are going with viewers, see how the stream's holding up, because I can kind of tell based on the quality of the stream, I can kind of tell how my connection's holding up, and if my connection's holding up alright on stream, then I can kind of go ahead and take that step out and do the survival mode stuff a little bit easier. Let me drink some potion here. How's it going there, TBSJ01? How you doing? Shout out to you for the follow too. I appreciate that. Biggest fanboy. I think I did shout out to you already, but I'm not totally sure. But shout out to you for the follow. I appreciate that. And then Christian, just so you know, I did get your email. I haven't read it yet, but here's your confirmation that the email did come through, and I will look it over and get back to you. And then who's this? Fitbin Go Wings. I don't know how to say that. Shout out to you for the follow. You guys have some creative Twitch usernames. I'll put it that way. I'm amazed how difficult it is to pronounce some of your names. Just doing a little more terraforming here, guys. This is kind of the side, I guess, of the estate. This side is the south end of the map. So maybe it's a different Christian there. Christian Zinrix, I don't know. The email is from Christian Rosado. So if that's not you, then it came from somebody else. Make a big tree. Alright, let's bring this back up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to make this one a gradual. Come in at a softer angle here on this portion of the hill. Because the other ones have been a little sharper, and I'm not too pleased with how that looks. So I want to make this come in at a softer angle here. I'll expand the hill upward as well, up to the left there. Let's go ahead and bring this, let's bring it out a little more now. Where am I on the map right now? Yeah, let's keep coming this way. Yeah, Lucas, my friends list is completely full right now, which is kind of a pain, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I have deleted way too many people already. And I'm not a huge fan of deleting people. I feel bad about doing that, and so I try and avoid it as much as possible. If there is a slot that ever opens up, I think right now what I'm going to start doing is I will keep one of my friend slots open. So I'll keep it at 99 friends, and then I'll add somebody on stream pretty much every day, and then from there kind of expand out, and that's the way I'm going to get people into the games and stuff. And then I'll just remove that person after the stream, or maybe even during the stream. It just depends on how things are going and stuff. So I can't really add anybody at the moment, and I apologize for that. If you have an Xbox One, you can follow me there. I do have an Xbox One, so I don't know exactly how it's all working, but I do know that I'm supposed to be able to get 1,000 friends here soon, and how that connects back to Xbox 360, I don't know for sure yet. I'll just have to experiment around with it and see what I can figure out. So I think that's the end of the map there. Yep, I'm running the wall. Let me see here. I think I don't like that shape right now, and I don't like where it finished. So let me come back in here, and I'll start taking this back out from here. So I want this to have a much more natural curve to it, which clean curves are not very natural. They tend to be kind of broken up, and so I want to make sure I do that as I bring this kind of trail of dirt around right now. How's it going, TJ the boss? Okay, let's see there. Alright, I'll make this a much sharper curve back now. Just bring it out kind of sharp like that. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We'll see once it's all filled in and stuff. But this is just giving me an outline for that hill. Because I am doing full terraforming on the build, guys. I've got to place kind of outlines for the hills and stuff, just so I can see how the different elements are going to fit together. Because I am, well, obviously I want this to feel like a legitimate map. I don't want it to feel like it was built on a flat world when it's all done. And so I'll do what I can to make that kind of work. I don't have a set time for survival, but we will definitely be doing survival on stream today, guys. So if you actually want to get in on those survival games, then go ahead and start sending me messages, guys. Let me know that you want to be included, and then later on I will send out some invites and stuff to let you into the game. And getting in early is the best way to do it, guys. So if you do want to join up, then the earlier you can send a message, the better, because you know, the stream starts picking up, we start getting a lot more viewers, and get a really long wait list. Alright, so I'm at the end here. That is the end of the map. At least it feels like it. Yep. Okay. So that's going to be a curve of my hill, at least one layer of it. So let's come in here and kind of make this flow into this hill a little bit better. Gotta make these elements feel like they're pushed together due to natural, like, tectonic movements and stuff. And if you ever looked at mountains, seen how those things work, you'll see, you know, you get the lines of, like, sedimentary rock. You see how, like, the different lines of rock, they show you the layers of earth. And on the mountains, when you're looking at a mountain, you'll see how they get twisted and mangled and pulled up in different directions, and that shows you kind of how the motion of the earth really pulls the different elements together. And so I want to kind of mimic that look and feel by adding you know, a different kind of twisted, mangled look to the hill. So if you do that, then it's going to make it, again, it'll make it feel a lot more natural. That's the whole goal here while I'm doing this terraforming stuff. Make it look and feel as natural as possible. Now some of these blocks I'm actually going to leave, like these ones here. Even though I kind of messed up putting them there, I'll leave them there because, first off, since I messed up, that kind of removes a little bit of the human element.